Guys, this is going to be tough. We are in another must-win game. This one versus the Seattle Seahawks. We are currently 2-3. They are currently 3-1. It's been an interesting season so far, right? We lost at Tennessee, in Tennessee. Then we travel across the country to Arizona. Then we travel across the country again back to Cincinnati. Now, luckily, we do play Seattle in our home stadium, so it's going to be in front of our home fans. So hopefully that does give us a little bit of a boost to get this victory. And it's the same exact mindset as last week. Anything we can do to win this game. This is a must-win, especially going to a bye week. If you can be 3-3, you're good. You're not good, but you're in a lot better spot than, we could have been, right? So, let's break down this game. What are the keys to victories? All that kind of great stuff. So, starting off right away, power rankings. Overall, we are ranked 9th. They are ranked 13th. Team metrics, I love these because, they're basing it on, the actual players. They're not basing on how good we have or haven't played this season. This is not... I don't know why Pro Football Focus does this, but it's such a weird comparison because it's just based on how good the players are on the roster. So, for example, we're the third-ranked offense. We were last week, too. We're not the third-ranked offense. But based on our players on the roster, our actual roster is third-ranked offense, 16th ranked defense, and 9th ranked overall. Based on the players on their roster, they're 13th ranked offense, 17th ranked defense, and 13th ranked overall. It's one of those weird situations. But let's talk about quarterbacks. Because, Geno Smith so far this year is a lot better than Joe Burrow. Now, Joe Burrow has been dealing with a calf strain. He hasn't been 100%. He's coming back from injury. And last week looked like he finally was back. Like he was healthy again. Like we had our guy back, which is absolutely... It's an understatement to say how magical that truly is. Because without Joe, this team is nothing. So, thankfully, he is back. But so far this season, Geno has been playing pretty good. The only loss they have this year, Geno Smith-wise, is to the LA Rams. Which, yes, we did end up beating the LA Rams, but they lost to them in week 1. Passing rating clean is a 97.1. Passer rating under pressure is a 99.1. Big time throws is 2.05%. Turnover worthy plays is 3.42%. And power rating is 2.5. Power rating rank is 13th. So, on paper right now, because of how the season has gone, yes, Seattle has a better quarterback than us in that aspect of stat-wise. Obviously, we had the better quarterback. And now that Joe is 100% back and healthy, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a very, very good game because we actually have a quarterback again. For injuries going into this game, Jamal Adams has a head injury. He is questionable. He got a concussion last week, and we'll see if he does end up playing this game. Geno Smith has a leg injury. He is also questionable. Reed has a leg injury. He is also questionable. Lucas is on IR, so he's out for this game. And then they have Brown, their cornerback, who is questionable. Lewis is questionable. And Haynes is questionable for this upcoming game. For us, Cheeto is going to be questionable. He was out last week. Hopefully he is able to suit up and go and play this week. Keem Davis-Gaither, he's been out the last 2 weeks. I'm not expecting him to play. T. Higgins was questionable last week, and he did not play last week with his ribs injury. We'll see if he does play. My guess is I don't think he's going to play. And Chuck Sizzle is out on the IR for the foreseeable future. So, let's break down this game. Because, again, like I said, it's going to be a tough game, right? And it's a lot more this game, I will say, than just saying run the damn ball, right? Because we ran the damn ball last week. And it was actually very, very effective, right? And this game, there's going to have to be way more than running the football. Running the football is a very small part of how this game is going to have to go. But I will say, number one, keys to victory is going to be keep calling the plays you called last week. Because for whatever reason, so far this season, we have seen this Bengals squad really just, interestingly enough, call such a vanilla offense. Such an ugly vanilla offense. But then last week, I don't know what happened, but we started calling screen passes, quick passes to the outside, slant routes across the middle. We ran a freaking flea flicker. If you would have told me in the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season, or beginning of the season, that we were going to run a flea flicker with how vanilla our offense was, I would tell you you're psychopathic. And we actually ran a flea flicker. So, keep this consistency going in this game. Quick throws. Get the ball out of your hands quickly. Slant routes. Throw it across the middle. If T doesn't play, we need these guys to step up like last week. Tyler Boyd, Trent Irwin last week really stepped up for us. That's who we need in this game. Yoshi had 1 catch. Didn't really do anything outside of that. He almost had a second catch. He had 1 catch, 1 technical almost catch. But again, we would love to see him step up a lot. But in all honesty, if he doesn't, we need Jamar Chase to step up again. We need Trent Irwin to step up again. We need to get quick passes to our playmakers. I mean, it's almost like a joke now at this point with 7-11 over there. But get him the damn ball. I know we say, like, run the damn ball. Get Jamar Chase the damn ball. Like, he's open. He's always effing open. Get our playmakers the ball in this game. And get it to them early. No vanilla bullcrap, please. Please, Cincinnati. Please. Because this type of game, you can get down by a lot very quickly if you do not stay consistent with, keeping the defense off balance. Okay? And I will say, my 3 keys to victories, none of my keys to victories is going to be run the damn ball. That, at this point, goes without saying, okay? That's no longer a key to victory, run the damn ball. That is now going without saying at this point, okay? That's number 1. That's already on. That's like the scripture of unwritten rules. Run the damn ball is on there, okay? Number 2, you have to get pressure on Geno Smith. Now, I know it says right there, Geno Smith under pressure is actually better than when he's not under pressure. Listen, I have seen Geno Smith play over the years. You guys probably have too. Whether it was his rookie season with the Jets or wherever he plays, he's not the best under pressure. He's not. And if you get him under pressure, that's how you get him off the damn field, right? And look at what happened this year when we have gotten pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Hasn't happened as much. The Rams game didn't go well with Matthew Stafford. Last week, didn't go well for Joshua Dobbs. Get pressure on Geno. Pressure him. Exotic blitzes. Listen, we have Ludini. And I know so far Ludini, this defense has gotten take some time to get going. But Ludini, we need some pressure. Send exotic looks at him. Don't be scared to go after Geno in this game. Because guess what? They have some very, very good receivers over there in Seattle. They have number 1, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Kenneth Walker in the backfield. If you let him sit back there, he will dot you up 1,000%. This is not a game on defense where we can sit back and play coverage and hope something goes well. Because guess what? We've been doing the last couple weeks, and every single time it seems like they go right down the field on our defense, right down the field on our defense, right down the field on our defense. And with those 2 receivers, they will do that plentiful. I know it's going to be more difficult if you bring blitz because guys do get open. You gotta get home on the quarterback. You really do. Because if you let him sit back there, he's going to dot you up all day, every day. And this game will get out of hand very quickly. Number 3. Keys to victory. Keeping Joe clean. And again, it's almost to a point where that is like an unspoken rule at this point, like run the damn ball. But it's not yet. Because our offensive line did very well last week. Very, very well, actually. So, because of that, I'm not going to put it on our offensive line, unless they have another bad week, for keeping Joe clean. That's a key to victory at this point. If you can't protect Joe, we're going to lose this game. 1,000%. You have to protect Joe. We saw last week, and we've seen many times in the past. You protect Joe, he has time to throw the ball, he dots up down the field. And whether that is double teaming certain guys on the offensive line, switching, blocking left, pushing guys over. Like last week, it was good. But the previous weeks versus the Titans, they kept sending exotic blitzes at us where one guy would go like this and then loop around and go right to Joe. And what would end up happening is he would go from Volson around Teddy K right to Joe, and Volson has his guy. Oh, sorry, that would be Volson's guy. Teddy K has his guy, and then no one blocks the free blitzer because he goes around Teddy K. If that is the case, right, and that keeps we need to figure something out. Because we need Joe upright in this game, because this might be a shootout. It might perfectly be a shootout in this game. It's very possible. I mean, it's almost to a point. Look at all the Lions-Seahawks games. That's how this game could go. It could be 45-38. And thankfully, last week, we showed that our offense can actually do something. So, this might be another week where our offense needs to step up. But the only way we're going to win this game is, again, those 3 keys to victory. Get after Geno. Protect Joe Burrow. 1,000%. And number 3, please, 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 no vanilla offense. Call trick plays. Call everything in your arsenal. Call everything that you might think is crazy, but it might work. This is a game, and last week was the same. I didn't mean to rhyme there. But this is a game that it's everything to win this game. You put everything on the field to win this game this week. Because it's a must win. And I don't care what you have to do. You need to have that lead when 000s are on the clock. I don't care what you have to do in this game. You got to win. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.